How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We are live out here in Otter Tail County. I'm with my buddy Cody. You want to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
I'm Cody Hill. I own and operate Chill Guide Service up here in Otter Tail County. And tonight we're going to try to chase some crappies. We're basin fishing tonight, and we just started marking some stuff on bottom, and hopefully some stuff comes through and we can have some fun here tonight.
Yeah, so I'm in a couple of fish donkey tournaments that I'm hoping to get some panfish here before they end. One of them is the ice fishing, the Winter Carnival for Minnesota, which I think ends on Sunday. So I'm trying to get into some nice panfish, hopefully get into some crappie here. I will be staying out on the ice tonight and doing some ice camp in the next couple of nights. So those will be videos coming up on the channel. But tonight, right now, this evening, into the night bite, I'm out here with Cody. He invited me out here. He's like, hey, let's get you on some fish. And I'm like, that sounds wonderful. If any of your guys' ice fishing season has been like mine has, you would also take him up on that offer. So make sure you check out Cody. I'll link after the stream's over. I'll link all of his stuff down below so you can check him out. And if we get into some good fish, you'll want to hook up with him so you guys can too.
Sounds like John Zick got into them last night, 12-inch. That's good.
Nice, John. Solid crappie last night. Where at, John? You don't need to tell the lake, but like
I always just say county. That's always the best.
County's good. Yep. Good evening. Tucking the boys in so I can pay attention to fishing. That sounds great. How's it going, Blaine? Mitch, where you're at? Otter Tail County. Yep. Up here with Cody. He guides up here in Otter Tail. So he's been inviting me out all season. He's like, hey, come on up whenever you want. And tonight's the night I had the opportunity. Everything worked out. The wife's at home with the baby. I'm so thankful for her watching our daughter so I can get out here and get you guys some content. So out on the ice, we'll be live for however long we want to be. But the idea here is that these fish come in right about now and then into the night. So we should hopefully be catching some nice crappie here as we go through. We've seen some coming through, both suspended as well as down near the bottom. Most of our lines are up 5 to 10 feet off of the bottom. You can see how deep we are here. We've got 2 set lines, 2 jigging rods. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're out here in the core ice house that you guys can probably see. We've got the front camera here that we have set up, and then we've got a top-down view so you can see our holes as well as we're jigging.
Last time you came fishing Otter Tail County.
Yep, you can tell them.
You got your muskie.
Yes, which was first ice last year.
Yep.
Out here with you and Joe Holland.
Yep.
And caught a muskie through the ice.
That was insane.
That was fun.
What's coming up to you?
Yep. Looks like a fish.
That was
There we go. It came off. It came off.
I think it was a perch. You do have your drag set, right?
I do. That's the first thing I'm checking. Yep. If you guys saw the video from last year, I was on an inline reel. I couldn't catch anything for like an hour and a half. And it was because I had no drag set. So every time I go to set the thing, it would just let line out. It was stupid. Yeah. I tell you.
Making memories that last a lifetime.
Yes. It is. Hey, the video's on the channel.
Yeah.
Who else we got here? Omaha, Nebraska.
Nice.
Yep, John. Makes sense. I knew that's where you were from. I just wasn't sure if you came up here to Minnesota to get into some. We have ice deteriorating quick though. Yeah, we do too throughout the state. It's different all throughout the state. Some areas are better than others. Some are worse than others.
Yep.
Just keep these.
We still have a solid 12 inches underneath us.
Yeah.
We are starting to get a little white on top. All our snow is melted. And Can you guys hear us now?
Guaranteed they can hear us now. Apologize, guys. Yep, we'll do mics if it keeps running into issues.
Yep, sweet. Thanks, John.
Sweet.
I can't hear you.
Full metal jet.
Okay, thank you guys.
All right. Appreciate it. All right, so you can see we got LiveScope on the screen tonight, the 2 cameras. I'd have an underwater camera down, but it is dark out, so that wouldn't do us too good down in the depths.
There's got to be some perch down there. Skimming bottom.
Yeah. This guy's hopefully doing something over here.
So,
Minnow buddy, where are you? There you are.
it's toasty in this fish house.
Yeah, I would.
Jeez.
You have it turned down?
Yeah, I got it turned down.
Let's go ahead and open this guy. We'll crack a window. It is toasty. It is very warm in here. That'll help.
36-degree water temp. We're in the mid-40s up here today, so it is warm up top, but ice is still real solid. We got nice ice shavings. I don't know if the top camera really sees it much, but when I was cleaning out the holes, it was nice shavings. It hasn't started soaking in from the side yet.
Nope, no, still really good solid ice up here.
Well, you did take precautions. You brought the four-wheeler out here.
Yep, out here with the ATV and the core house. Left the truck up on shore. Even though I'm pretty sure we'd be good to go on this ice with it, it's just I don't need it.
Yep.
Don't need it tonight. So, all right, here we go. Here's a fish. He looks small.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get something.
And he came off because he's tiny. I think it's just a tiny perch. I think you're right. These aren't crappie down here.
Ooh. Sam, you're going to go into the BWCA for some Lakers. Nice.
That sounds fun.
We're sitting at about 12 inches, Eli. Yeah.
No, off again. I think they're tiny perch. I'm trying
That's
to
what I'm
get
thinking.
Trying to pick through them, though, to get to this guy on the bottom that looks at least a little bit better.
Right before we went live, we had a fish. We're assuming it's a fish.
Yeah, assuming. Yep.
It was going about 3 to 4 feet each side in a spiral pattern coming up.
Ooh, right below you on the bottom. You see that?
What else is everybody saying?
What lake? We can't tell you the lake, unfortunately, but I can tell you we're in Otter Tail County, if that helps, because there's, probably only
There's
one.
over 1,000 lakes in this county, so.
Doesn't help limit it down. What deucer is that for LiveScope? This is the LVS 34. And we've got very small baits on, so I've got the gain a little bit higher, which means we've got a little bit more interference in the screen. Not interference, but we've got a little bit more of the specks you can see on the in the water column because the gain's a little bit higher. But we need it because if we're this far down with small little crappie baits,
yep,
it's important.
For reference point, he's got a single fat head at 4 feet to the right, and you can see that speck. And that's just a crappie minnow there hooked with a bare red hook. So that's how sensitive these things are.
Yeah, and it's not moving very much, so I might need to swap it out. It might have seen better days. I've got a Rattle Master with waxies that I'm jigging. And what are you jigging?
I'm using the Tika minnow. Kind of partial to the name. My dog's named after it, so.
There you go.
I have, though, a Kender T-Rip or K-Rip, and then tungsten. We're just kind of waiting for them to come in. Basin fishing, this is a small little hole, lots of weeds all the way around us. So they're kind of just roaming around, and hopefully we can get them to come out of the weeds and come out here and bite.
Put new batteries in that minnow. Yeah, so I've got an electric minnow lure that swims itself under the water. I might do that tonight. Yes, later tonight I might do that. Maybe I'll put that on my dead stick tonight when I'm sleeping. See if it can catch anything. I think it only lasts like an hour and a half though, so I'd have to wake up every hour and a half and swap it out. That's funny. Ramon is saying, that's crazy. I played with a LiveScope last week, and that is so nice having to see everything, not like Vexlar or Markham. We slayed the crappie, though. Yeah.
They each have their advantage and disadvantage. When I'm guiding for groups and we're hole hopping, the combination is lethal. Have one person run the LiveScope. I don't know if you do that yourself or not. One person run the LiveScope, and then everybody else running around with the Markhams or Vexilars, because they're a lot easier to hole hop.
Oh yeah, they're a lot easier to move around. Yep. No, I'm almost always on my LiveScope. I'll use just like a regular flasher though, at times, but that's usually when it's like I'm hopping around, like I know I'm on a school and I'm hopping around, or I use it sometimes to set tip up depths.
Yep. When you do tip ups, do you put slip bobber stoppers on your line?
I don't know.
So last weekend I ran a lot of tip ups. I had a women's group, 16 ladies out there. And when we run that many tip ups, I'll use a slip bobber stopper on my line. So then I know each one can go back to the same exact depth it was at prior.
That's a really good idea.
Hopefully something comes through.
It'll mark fish, but can't make you catch them. Haha. And yes, we all did that, but we had to get above them.
Yep. I miss what was he fishing for? Or did
Slay the crappies.
Yep. Crappies do feed up naturally. So that's why it's always important to stay above them. Pike do it too. So, but just like any tool, LiveScope's a tool. You have to still figure out what they want.
I'm going to switch out this guy here. And what you need? That'll be fine.
You want to just put a jig down there on it?
I've got, this will be fine.
You don't have a minnow.
I don't have a minnow. That's half the battle.
There's why your minnow's not moving around so much.
We figured it out. We figured it out. Just a bare hook is hard to catch a fish on without anything on it.
John is asking what head unit to get it to upload video.
So you can get, so there's a few different ways if you want like clean video like this. You can either get a GPS map device or one of the new Ultra 2 Eco Maps. And you can use the Active Captain app through your phone. So you can hook up to it on your phone, and then you can just do a screen record on your phone. If you want HDMI out, you have to do either the 84 or 8600 from Garmin, the GPS map. So that would be your answer. All right, I put a split shot on here so it'll go down a little bit better. Now we're going to put a minnow on. We'll put a decent size one on, but not too big, since we're not getting too many of them hitting right now, but we want a little bit of flare. Stopped by the bait shop on the way up and got just about every type of minnow a person could imagine. We go. This is a red, red fathead. It looks like. We're gonna actually dorsal hook because the last one.
That's where I hook all mine.
Yeah. There we go. We'll let her go down. Should see this one drop in probably, there we go, at about 5 feet out, you're going to see it dropping down. And it looks like we might have some fish coming in from the right here. Look at that one on the bottom.
Yep.
How far am I down there with this guy? Trying to get the dead stick to go down.
It's still early in the night.
Yeah, still early. 6:30. Sun just set about 45 minutes ago.
Yep.
Here he comes. Yeah. Let's try to get him. Here we go. Oh.
Another perch.
Yeah.
Sadly, this area, we don't get a good perch size. They're mainly food sources for our other fish, especially the walleyes. And that fish just came up to
Check that out. I know. I saw that. Well, maybe you'll take it. I don't care what line they bite, as long as they're biting the line, right?
Yep.
Get them up out of the hole.
Tuesday night, I was out and I started pulling one of the tip-ups up. And I started having a fish chase me up. And it hit. And I had a treble hook get caught at the base of the hole.
Oh, no.
So I got it free, dropped it down. And as I started watching it drop down, the fish came back in again. And I missed it.
Yeah,
what's the odds?
That happened to me, was it last weekend? Where I had a fish and I had him like all the way up to the hole. And I'm like, oh, he's really pulling right when he gets to the hole. It's like, no, he got off right at the hole and the treble hook's still stuck in the ice.
And I was barehanding it. I was about 20 feet away from the LiveScope watching it.
Sheesh. Hey, if there's small perch, maybe walleye will swim through.
Yep, definitely a possibility. Ooh, fall ball.
Starting to light up. Starting to get a little bit more activity down there.
I was hoping to have you on a different lake, but
if I'm not mistaken, they are rosy red minnows. Now I know where to get them. Thanks. Yes. Tony, still on the hot bite in Douglas County. If you guys are interested, I sent Alex photos and videos. Broke 3 PB yesterday. Nice job, man. I'll have to look at those. I'm a little bit behind in my messages follow-up.
Don't take it personal.
Yes. But yeah, you've been putting some nice videos out on YouTube. I really like how just natural you are with the camera and showing everybody what you're doing. It's kind of refreshing and fun to see. So nice job, man. Glow ring. Robbie, yes, I've got one glow bait on. I should probably pull her up, check the bait, and then glow her up. Fish on, fish on. That's what I'm here for. Yep.
When we were setting up, we did have some higher marks that were swimming around. That's the disadvantage of a hard house is can't
harder to be mobile.
Yep.
I mean, it's so nice out. We could go hop around, but there wouldn't be any live stream then. So we're hoping they're going to swim through here because there was a bunch of them here when we put the holes in, and then that of course scares them away. So they should come back in. At least that is the hope. Anybody getting out this weekend coming up here? Anybody done with ice and getting the boat out yet? It's crazy. I looked at the weather forecast and it's like the next 2 weeks are going to be very similar to this, and it's sad. Like, it's beautiful out. I love it, but I really wanted to get some good ice fishing in this year too.
I saw the weather forecast yesterday, and like the 7-day forecast had 4 or 5 days with record highs.
Jeez.
It's like, yikes. Well, that's where the float suits are nice for a backup, just in case something happens.
Yep. I put my float suit on today when I came out. Because I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I've never fished this lake before. So it's like, well, put it on, and then I took it off once I checked the ice, got out here, made sure everything was safe. 67 degrees in Utah 2 days ago. Holy moly. So, Robbie, you probably don't have a ton of ice, would be my guess. Mitch is asking if I'm on Mille Lacs this weekend. Mitch, I was going to fish the Hunters Point UPS Heroes. Oh, fish, maybe. I was going to fish that tournament this weekend at Hunters Point, but all the guys I was going to fish with that I normally fish with, they can't get their ice houses out because of the ice conditions. So I said, nah, I'm going to go further north. So I'm not planning on being on Mille Lacs this weekend.
That's a bigger mark. Is it not?
On the bottom?
Oh, it was.
Oh, the one by me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I dropped down to a tungsten.
I think they like because I dropped down and I had put glow on.
Yeah, I should have probably done that.
Here we go. Pull it away.
I don't pull it away too much. There you go.
Here we go. We're hooked up. This is the tuned up custom rod bullwhip. It does not feel big at all, but it is a fish. And it is a crappie.
Okay.
Hybrid. Kind of looks like a hybrid. Or is it just white?
It's just a deep water, black.
Deep black?
Yep. We don't have white crappies up here. So
really?
I have seen one white crappie in my life.
So here it is. It's a little bit round. It's not long, but this is what we're working with here. Here, we'll pull it up a little bit bigger on the screen for y'all to see. There are crappie here. Look at the coloring on this. Interesting, huh? A little bit too small to even measure. I don't want to enter it into the tournament, so we're going to go ahead. Let me pull this back off the top of the screen. We're going to shut its mouth, and we're going to let it go. Hold it for a second. Whoa, wrong way. There she goes. Shot off down the hole. You have a rag up there? All right, perfect. Thank you. There we go. Fish on for the night. Oh, there's Joe Holland. Dude,
Joe!
Absolute hammer. Awesome guiding guy. He is.
What's coming up to that?
To the dead stick?
Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully it hits it. That was on just a very small Rattlemaster pink with the glow back. I think the glow is doing it. If I catch another one on this, I'm going to stick with glow all night.
Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy?
Dropping her down. What's up, Frank? Frank, are you out of town now, Frank, or are you back in March? Is that right? Because I think you and I were going to try to get out around the cities there, if there's ice. On the board, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Shut this.
Frank's leaving Sunday.
Oh, you leave Sunday. All right, man.
Safe travels, buddy.
Yep.
You got another one coming up?
Yep. It's glow, man. I think that's what it is. Otter Tail County, and how much ice? We're on about 12 inches of good solid ice, and then there's probably 1 to 3 inches of not the best ice on top, but it's not slush. There are a couple slush pockets if you drive through where there's remnants of snow, but it's actually pretty nice out here.
We haven't had too much snow, but about 3 weeks ago, we had a ground blizzard with some extreme high winds. So anywhere there was a fish house, the drifts got extremely deep around it, and that's why we're getting so many slush pockets, but they're 2 to 3 inches deep.
Yeah, they're not bad. Oh, he came off. That was a little one. That was a light bite. But hey, they're here and they're nibbling. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by.
We need to go out there.
We do. We need to go out to Maine. That would be nice. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And we got to check out that cabin, Joe. Once you get that done, you got to let us know. Did you see that? He's building that off. He's building like a cabin in the woods.
Nice.
Like they cut down all the trees. They milled all the lumber. They did. Yeah, like it's. I think he's doing electrical now or something.
I'm not holding my breath, Joe.
$10 up for grabs on next fish, you and Cody. All right, we'll do it. What are you running on the jig sticks? What do you got on there?
I have a 4mm tungsten jig with a soft plastic and a couple wax worms.
And I'm running the smallest size Rattle Master from Acme and a couple of waxies on it. It's glow. It's got a chartreuse glow back. And I think that's what's working. So about every 10 to 15 minutes here, I'm going to pull her up and glow it back up. We might have a crappie. I gotta
Joe, if you're still on.
Oh, there he is. Next fish topside gets the $10 from Joe.
Joe, he did check his drag.
Is it Robbie's asking, is it more of a day bite lake?
It's a night bite.
And he's saying, where are the gills at?
That's a good question. I fished it last year and it was -25. And I could see the fish swimming through the weeds and they would not bite. What is that?
I wanted to take it. It feels like a crappie. It was a little nibble though. It could have been a small perch.
Joe, you didn't tune in earlier. We already told about the nice drag incident.
Yeah. Yeah, it is good times.
Joe was with us when Alex got his muskie and not having the drag set for the first hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was sad. I was so defeated. I was like, I can't catch a fish. And of course, it was first ice, right? So I'm like, I just must suck at ice fishing this year. And I couldn't figure it out. And then there was one point, like, it took me an hour and a half to be like, I got to pull some drag out. And I pulled it, and it just, like, free spooled. And I'm like, oh, my gosh. I was like, I figured it out. I know what the problem is.
Here comes one up to you.
Yep. Come on, buddy. No. They must not be, these must not be the bigger ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That story kills me so funny.
The good news is we got it on video in case we ever need to go back and get a nice little chuckle.
I'm still amazed we got that thing out of the water
Yeah, I know.
and released,
Yeah,
and none of us got cut.
nope. That was awesome. And like Joe got some of it on his channel live. That was awesome.
Joe, how long were you live for on Facebook or on YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube Live, right?
Yep. Carl's asking, where are you? We're in Otter Tail County, targeting some a crappie bite here tonight.
Hour 20 minutes.
Hour 20. That's awesome. And I think it was his first time ever going live, which is just awesome. Oh, we got something playing with the dead stick, or the minnow's just going to town. Where's this guy at here? Right there. Where's this one at? Right next to it. Let's drop this one down a little further then. I'm going to glow this back up again. Make sure that those nibbles weren't taking my waxies off. Yep, they got one of them. So those might have been small perch down there.
Okay.
Let's
see here.
That was first ice last year with Cody and Joe Holland.
Yeah. And that was on a small tungsten.
Tiny. Yep. The Mickey jig from Acme. Yep. On 4-pound test line.
I'm amazed you didn't break that rod.
And that was a 40. Was that? I got
that
it
was
in the
43,
something like that.
inch.
Maybe it was a 42 or something like that. Yeah.
There is a speck up high.
Ooh, that would be nice.
So
there's that one. Is that one that's just floating around down there below where you are? It keeps coming through and just not doing anything.
They don't seem too interested in mine.
Put a glow lure on. You need one? I'll take you musky fishing anytime, Alex. Big Nick. Dude, that would be nice. See, I'm not a fan of open water musky fishing, though. Not that I've ever done it, but the concept of like nonstop casting is just, it sounds painful. It doesn't sound fun. Musky through the ice would be a dream. Dude, it was. Like, we were so, like, all three of us, we were so jazzed. Like, it just made the day. Like the day was already great because we were catching crappie and bluegill. We were having fun out there. And then the muskie, it was like, that's a way to top off the day.
We called it after that.
Yeah, it's like, what else? What are we trying to find that's better than that?
I think the best thing, though, is you sent the picture to your wife, and her comment was,
I don't remember.
I don't think you smiled that big on our wedding day.
Oh, I think that's right. Yeah, something like that. It was like, oh, yeah. Honestly, one of the best days on the ice ever for me. Yeah, Joe, when are you coming back?
I was hoping he'd come up after the ice show.
Well, he was here, but then I think his plans changed and he had to go run and do something else. Okay. But I'd say come back up here this year, but I don't know how good the ice is going to be. Unfortunately, maybe open water we'll have to have you here.
Got one coming up to you.
Yeah, it's just not biting it. Randy, open water musky fishing can certainly be painful. Yeah, But I'm sure, you know, if I'm with Big Nick, he knows well, let's go then fall sucker time, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for those new fun experiences. Sean, what's up? How are you liking your 6.5 wide core? It's great, man. When you buy one in the future, you think you'll stick with 6.5, or would you move up to 8? You know, honestly, I'm gonna give it another year or two here, and
hi, Mark, off to the right.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. Yeah, up at about 10 feet. We'll see if we can't jig them back over here. This year, I'm loving it. Like this, I'm so happy that this is the size house that I have this year because of the ice conditions.
Yeah.
Like it's light. It has the skids built into the frame, and so like you can't get any better than this. Where when it's down on the skis like it is right now, this thing is actually putting less ground pressure down than your boot on the ground when you're walking around.
Yeah.
So it like I would, if our future ice fishing seasons are similar to this, I wouldn't go any bigger. We'll see later this month if we get a nice deep freeze here in the middle to end of February. Like it looks like it's a possible thing. I might see if I can grab one of their bigger ice houses and do a long weekend trip with it, just to show you guys.
Something's chasing you down.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'll let it. I'm pulling him back up. He's chasing. I don't know what it is, but he's chasing. Here we go. Jigging. Jigging.
There's your bite.
He's got it. He's got it. He doesn't have it.
I think he has it in his mouth. Your line slack.
Yep. Nice. This is a better fish. The best one so far tonight. And nice crappie. Nice crappie. This one's for the measuring board. Hey, yo! Look at this guy.
There's another one down there.
Get on it. Get on it.
I'm getting there.
All right. Can't get the lure out right now, but look at this thing. Nice. Nice. That's probably 11 maybe. 12 maybe. I got to get this out of the mouth. You said there's no slot on this lake?
No.
No special limit?
Yep.
All right, we'll get a measure on it. I'm going to get entered into Fish Donkey. Do you think this is a good keeper size for this lake? Or
it's an eater fish.
Okay.
I practice selective harvest pretty hardcore, but that's a nice fish.
Look at this fish. Nice. All right, let's get a measure on it. I'm going to actually use the board. We'll get her entered into Fish Donkey, and then we're going to keep this one to eat. Since it's not a ginormous one, it's 11.5.
That's a good eater.
That's a good eater. 11.5 inch. Here, let me move back out here so you guys can see. 11.5 inch on the bump board. If you guys don't know Fish Donkey, the way that it works is you have to open up your app. I'm not as worried about being really quick here because I am going to harvest this fish. So I'm not as worried about that. But this was one that was up top.
Yep.
And I was jigging for it, and I was like, he must be gone. And it started dropping down. I mean, you guys saw it on the LiveScope. That is really cool. All right, so we're going to open up Fish Donkey. I've got to sign in. I got a new phone yesterday because my other one wasn't giving me good enough pictures. Got the S24 Ultra. I'm super excited. All right, so we are going to go ahead and throw this into the Winter Carnival one. What's cool is if you're in multiple tournaments, you can enter it once, and then you can go back into your saved fish and enter more. So I got to get a picture of the fish with the mouth closed on the bump board, and it actually crosses 11.5. And Fish Donkey tournament rules are they round up if it crosses the mark. So this is technically an 11 3/4 by Fish Donkey rules. So you got to do that, and then you've got to get a selfie. All right. One more look at her. Woo! All right. I'm going to.
You want it in the bucket outside?
Yeah, is the bucket out there? Yeah, let's just throw it out there. It must be still. Here, I can throw it out there if you want. You got it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're eating fish this trip. We got. I'm out here until Sunday. Might leave this lake. I probably will because I want to get into some different fish species too. But who knows if this lake produces? We'll go ahead and stick with this guy. All right, so we're going to throw crappie in here. 11.75 inches. Submit. Boom. All right, now we'll get back down there. So that was on the Glow.
Yep.
Small Rattle Master. Let me pull this up so you guys can see what we caught that on. So it's this guy right here, pink and black on the front, and then the back of it is white with the rattle in it. This is the Rattle Master. I'll glow it up here. I'm going to get a couple more waxies on it. I had 3 tipped on it. This is the smallest size that they have. I'll throw a couple. Oh, thanks, man. Throw a couple waxies on. Perfect, thank you. I'll glow it up, and you'll see what it looks like when it's glowed up. My favorite way to glow these lures, all lures, ice fishing, is with the Summit Shuttle. And no, this isn't a promo for Summit Fishing. I don't work with them. But they have the best UV light on the market. They like special ordered it, I believe, from a different country in order to get the high UV glow that they do out of it. And I'll show you what it looks like here. So that's just a few seconds, and you can see how much that puppy is glowing, even with the lights on. All right, let me get out of this full screen so we can see the LiveScope, see what's going on. Cody, you're up.
I'm trying.
And it's interesting, both have been on the jigging rod.
Yep. He was active. He came flying down after you.
Yeah. So it goes to show, sometimes it's nice, even if they're not directly in the middle of the column right now, just jigging up. Yep. That's not a bad idea. Good eye.
There you are.
I'm going to go back down and see if I can pull one of these guys down here. Don't drop the phone in the hole. Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
That new phone.
Yeah, I should probably keep it away from the hole. That's a good idea. I've got one of those RoboHawk things. It's like, do you know what those are?
Is it the lanyard system?
It's the lanyard, and then yeah, it just goes around the phone. But I could grab it, but I'm not gonna. What was Joe said? Whoa. The USA National, you are in rounds down. It's weird.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, so the national rounds down. Interesting. I didn't know that. I thought they were all round up. Yeah, I'm the one that I just entered the fish into was the Minnesota Winter Carnival, and that one rounds up. And like, I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna say I caught an 11 3/4 inch crappie. I know that's not big, but like, I'm not gonna say that. I'll say I caught an 11 1/2. But in terms of tournament measuring, I'm getting every 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch that I can get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, he's off. Those must just be dinks. There's little dinks down there. Frank is saying tip. That's the second fish suspended I've seen since I've been here. You should dead stick your live crappie minnow on top. That's actually a good idea. I'll do that. We've got 2 of them, so I'll bring both up a little ways.
There's a fish, isn't it? Right side.
Does
25.
look that way, yeah. I don't know where this one is now, so I'm just gonna leave it there. This one we can see as I pull it up. So we'll throw this guy higher up. That's a great idea. We'll just go say here. Yeah, that's good. All right, so anything on the bottom is either our jigging rods or fish, because both of these are higher up now.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Nick. See you later, man. Kevin's saying I want to come fish for eyes. I'm just getting into walleye fishing. Yeah. Walleye fishing is the best when you get into them.
Ice fishing walleyes though seems to be extreme highs or extreme lows.
Yes, that is true.
There's not much in between.
Nope. Oh, here we go. Jigging one up off the bottom right now. Not sure what it is.
You catch one, I'm switching.
What if it's a tiny perch?
And I'm staying. It's something that we are doing, though. We have multiple different presentations going.
Yeah.
Because was it a fluke? Are we on to something?
Yeah. JY's asking, any shrimp in that lake? Do you know? Are there? No freshwater shrimp.
Nope. I really wish we did. Mark 10 feet off to the left. See it right at the 7.
Oh yeah. I'll come up and jig a little.
I think if there was freshwater shrimp in this lake, the tulipies would be huge. There's a really good population of them on this lake.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yep.
Out deeper?
Yep. Look at that mark.
On the bottom?
No, right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring this guy up then. Because, again, crappie look up, usually. Unless they're chasing you down. That's a good mark. And he's coming from your side. So I think he's got your name. Wait, you have his name? However that goes. Can you all... Oh, you guys can't see it. Here.
What's going on?
They can't see it. Is
the
it gone?
Fish just came off of the mark, off the screen. Came in about, 8 feet away?
Yeah, maybe we'll be able to jig it back in. I'll just drop down. That seemed to work last time. Oh, that was a good mark.
That was a big mark.
I shrunk up a little bit on the screen. I'm going to pull us back up a little bigger here. And if we get a fish coming back in, I'll shrink us back
What's
down.
underneath me?
That could be him. You guys see that under Cody's jigging rod on the left? 2 feet to the left of center?
He left. Ooh.
Oh, did he miss you?
Yep.
All right, I'm not going to steal him from you. But if he goes past you, I'm jigging.
Punch.
Oh, so close.
He came back.
He did. That means maybe he'll stay. Is that him there still too? Nice. He wants what you got. You got a minnow head on, right?
No.
Oh, you switched.
Went to a Kinder T-rip.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Bigger fish.
That's a nice size fish. That's at least a 12-inch crappie if that's a crappie.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, they're coming in though, so this is good news.
Yeah, that's not a small fish that's leaving us.
No, hopefully he comes back. That's what those things look like. Oh, shoot. I just knocked a small perch away. Ah, that's fine. Who needs him? Trusty says no pressure.
I know. Remember, I'm a guy. I'm not a professional.
Yeah. There's the difference. What rod is that you got there? What rod are you using?
I have a 32-inch Bitco, Bear Island Tackle Company, panfish, like a precision noodle style. It's a fiberglass. It does glow in the dark. It was
Sweet.
been a nice little rod that I've really liked. It's so light.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty fishy area. Sure is. Almost looked pikey or musky, 24 inch or so is what Joe's saying.
There's no muskies in this lake.
Until I catch one. But we knew that other lake had them.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did know.
Yeah.
And in that video all day, they were chasing us.
We thought they were pike.
Yeah.
But then when we later found out it was a muskie.
Paul Harvey says, now you know the rest of the story.
That's right. Awesome equipment, fun for sure. Yeah.
Anytime you can get out, it's fun. Catching is just an addition.
It's so true. I mean, I honestly even enjoyed just driving up here, knowing that I didn't have to like go back tonight or tomorrow morning. It's like I can relax a little and like focus on fishing and getting some videos and some good content for all you guys and gals. And it was so beautiful today. It sucks for ice fishing, but I'm sorry, it was beautiful out.
It's making me want to get ready for tulipy fishing.
Yep. Because what do you primarily do that after walleye close?
Yep, I kind of use Valentine's Day as the date that I start. But whenever there's water going down the holes, it just seems to turn on the tulipy.
That looks small though, doesn't it? That last mark, it acted like a tulipy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, you might be right. Oh, you see that one on the bottom to the right here?
Coming in right on bottom.
Yep, right in on the bottom there. And then not coming up to me. Might need to glow her back up again. Tony's asking if you got any openings for Tully's.
Yep. You can find me on Facebook. Drop me a message. I offer pretty much 3 different tulipy trips. I got numbers, which is really nice for anybody that's never been tulipy fishing before. I got some lakes that are going to be bigger size, but we're not going to catch as many. My numbers lakes, it's not uncommon for us to get 40, 50 of them per person in a morning, but they're usually about that 14 to 16-inch range. And then my medium-sized lake is that 16 up to 18, but sometimes it gets a little bit harder, as we all know. Perch? I think you have it.
It's tiny. Did it drop
I
off?
think you
No, I think
have.
I still have it maybe.
That or it just got off right.
I think that was a waxy that fell off.
Okay. Yep. It's a monster.
This is what we're working with. Not to distract Cody from what he's saying, but we got to show off the prize.
It's all about angles.
That's That's good walleye bait right there.
God, I wish that was legal.
Is that does this get the record for holding it far enough in front of me? All right, we're gonna let that one go. All right, so you're saying you have a few different packages?
Yes, I have a couple different packages. We do have a couple lakes up here that we do get them over 20 inches. State record is 20 3/4, if I remember right.
Really?
So yeah, we definitely have some options for those that are interested.
That was my monster.
So
yeah, check them out. So is it what's the easiest way to get a hold of you? Is it your
Facebook is the best way. Everybody seems to have it. I'm still trying to figure out Instagram, but
So just look up Chill Guide Service.
Yep.
CHILL Guide Service.
Yep.
You'll find them. I'll link it down below too after the stream's over. I gotta go. Yeah, this was the last minute stream, so I didn't schedule this at all. Because I was like, we'll see what time we get out there.
Yep.
And I was like, these guys deserve to have a nice Thursday night live stream catching some fish. Why not, right? 7 o'clock at night. Finish up with dinner. Put the kids to bed. Sit back, relax. Throw it on YouTube on the TV. Watch.
What's coming in up high? Up high.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Yep.
Yep. There he is.
And this thing is a fresh, glowed up one. Maybe he's going to come for that minnow.
He's going for your minnow.
Good. That's a red hook minnow. Just a red hook. Oh yeah.
That's so everybody knows. There's the rod bouncing.
Yep. It's opened.
Okay.
It's a bait feeder.
Okay. I was ready to grab the rod just to get it out of the way.
I was reeling in just in case because I didn't want to.
You almost broke one of the tuned ups last year with us.
Yeah. Where did he go?
I hope that if anybody can see that rod, it's starting to bounce pretty good.
Yeah, the minnow can move that one pretty decent too. That's this rod right here. You can kind of see the tip, the orange tip on it. It's a tuned up custom rod dead stick. Boom. All right, we're back. All right, I'm dropping back down. And you got good eyes seeing those top ones. And that seems to be where the bigger ones are.
Yep. So for when I fish basins, I am looking for specks. So
and then try to jig them in.
Yeah, try to jig them in accordingly. Because sometimes everybody's like, why would you just fish a big giant hole? Well, there's probably going to be an insect hatch coming out of the mud, something like that. So that's where I'm looking for solo specks.
I think I'm just pulling small perch off the bottom.
I really thought your dead stick was going to go.
I did too. He came up to it.
Oh, he was quick up to it.
He left it, and obviously the minnow's still on it.
Yep.
Because it's moving. Am I going to get another small perch? Yeah, he's off though. So now we know those are small perch on the bottom. At least we know some of them are small perch. There could be better sized fish down there too, but we've now proven that those are small perch down there as well. I got a ton of tackle too if you need anything. Oh, he's off again. Small perch. Like the waxies. I'm surprised. Like, where are the walleye with all these small perch down here on the bottom this time of night? You'd think the walleye be coming through.
There's a lot of walleye structure that way.
Oh, okay.
Lack of better terms.
Yeah, we're in just one basin of the lake.
Yep.
And then, like, it's small.
Not a big basin.
No, it's small.
I don't even know if it's 100 yards across.
I don't think so.
I think you got like a fathead size on your. It's a smaller minnow. It's not a shiner or something like that.
No, I've got some nice size shiners. I'm going to put down maybe throughout the water column. Put 2 shiners down tonight while I sleep. Whatever time that's going to be. It's always hard. Like, you tell yourself you're going to go to sleep because it's slow, but if you see a fish, you just can't sleep. You're like, oh, I can catch it.
I just lose the minnow head.
How many stripes? I didn't count.
Yeah, look close enough to the camera, you should be able to see.
Yeah, if you rewind, you can tell us. That little, you're talking about that little perch? I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh. Here, fishy, fishy. Yeah, it's a nice fishy spot, though. But if you guys remember, if you were here at the beginning, it didn't look like this. And that was right after sunset when we started. So it just goes to show every lake is just a little bit different in how the fish act, at what times of day, different areas. And it helps that we've got some activity, right? We're jigging over here. We've got some set lines down, dead sticks. That is helpful. And it helps to have a guide like Cody know the body of water.
That's a bigger mark.
It's like 2 or 3 fish.
Is it 2, 3? Okay.
Yeah. Frank, I think I think you answered this. All right. What size minnows on the dead stick?
Yep.
Yeah. Crappie minnow size, I'd say. Small fat head, I think on one, crappie minnow on the other. Jig them up, Rob's saying. Yep. Any burbot on this lake?
Not that I know of. But if it does, I wish.
That would be cool. Well, we'd probably
We'd
probably have to be a little shallower, I think, for them right now. I'm catching, like, a couple of weeks ago, I was up on Lake of the Woods and I was catching burbot in about 25 feet.
It is a good glow.
It is. It's a strong glow.
Ooh, what's that?
On bottom?
No, suspended. Right.
Oh, right there. How's it going, Mike? How many crappies? We've got 2 crappies and 1 little perch.
Still early.
Yep.
Whitefish, Frank. Whitefish, best tasting fish. We don't have many whitefish in our area. I think we have to go to Leech or over into the Brainerd area, but we do have Tulebe. I like Jonathan's suggestion.
Look away and put your rods down, and the fish will magically appear. You know, it's funny because it's true. Like, we should just grab our phones and start scrolling, and what will happen is the fish will be there. Yep. It's the way it always works. Or start cooking something.
Yep.
Every single time, it seems like.
On Saturday, we fired up the grill.
Yeah.
The tip-up started going.
Yep.
Ended up catching a nice 20-some inch walleye at like 1:30 in the afternoon and 16 feet of water and solid weeds.
Nice.
And it's like, what are you doing here? Watch that dead stick right up high. See it?
Oh, I do now.
8 feet over.
Yep. Here, we'll shrink this down so you guys can see it too. Coming
Coming
in
straight
hard.
up. I got your
We'll see
rod.
if he takes it. The minnow's going crazy. The minnow's going crazy, but he doesn't have it yet. The minnow's wondering what's going on. Should we drop the minnow down to him a little bit? He'll be like, what the heck is going on here? That's a nice size fish, too.
Yep. Especially coming in 10 feet down.
Yeah. Shoot. Maybe he'll come back.
Oh, here's a fish.
Oh, yep. Coming right to you. Get it.
I went to a spoon.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, and you put
Yep.
glow on it, too, or you
Yep, I glowed it.
glowed it up. Glowed.
Just changed.
Yep.
We changed direction.
I'm going to re-glow and make sure I still got waxies. All my waxies are there. You think that could be a tulipy?
This one's acting different.
Long, skinny, acting like tulipy at night. I caught a few of them in Leech Lake at midnight. Yeah, I think they're attracted to the light, maybe.
Oop.
Like if you have
See it off
lights
to the
on.
right, 18
Oh.
feet to the right.
Yep, just off the screen there.
Yep. Oop, here comes one in between. Over 8.
Oh, here he's coming into the either the dead stick or the jigging rod. I'd prefer the jigging rod because I can control that a little better.
A lot less wires above it, too.
Yeah. That's true. I've got quite a few. I don't know if you guys can see. There's quite a few wires here going on over that rod.
The cell phone might be the least of the worries going down the hole.
Yeah.
He's coming to your spoon.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Right underneath you.
Yep. He sees you.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
Heck yeah, Joe. Thanks for watching. He's coming to you, man. Oh!
I didn't even.
That could be a tulipy, the way he's going back and forth.
Right underneath you.
Shoot, I think he had it in his mouth.
Do you have a, Mike is asking, do you have a grill? You got a whole cooktop over here.
I didn't bring a grill, but I've got a stove and an oven.
Yep. Just gotta figure out what these things want. There's
Play Candy Crush on the phone. They will bite.
that's very specific.
Yeah. I take it you're a Candy Crush kind of guy. I used to play that a while back. I don't really play phone games much anymore.
Welcome to dadhood.
Yep. Yep. Here we go. Let's pull a couple of these guys off the bottom. I think these are just small perch that
That's what
I'm seeing down here. So it's kind of like, sure. But you never know what can come in. That's the fun.
Pizza rolls for dinner again.
Maybe. I had a protein bar just before we got going, so I'm good for now, but I'm not sure what it's going to be tonight. I got pizza with, I got pizza rolls with, I got burgers with. We got one fish outside from the stream you guys saw harvesting. Who knows? Peanut butter jelly. I'm trying to think what else I got with. I don't know. I'd have to go look. Oh, I've got some of those like freeze-dried meals.
Oh.
That you just like boil water and you pour in. And then I've got like these new ones that are like super healthy. I'm gonna try and see if they taste any good. One of them's like a breakfast one, and one of them's like I don't know, a dinner option. So I don't know. Might try those. Probably not tonight. I'll tell you, it is game changing having when you're ice fishing, having a stove, a microwave, and an oven. You can just throw your food in and not worry about it, and then just take it out and eat it just like you're at home. It is. I know it's like luxury because that's not common for a lot of us, but it is nice.
Then you were talking that we don't have a generator running.
No.
This is all battery power.
All running off battery power, and it will all the way through tomorrow too. Running off amped batteries, and then I got the inverter going, so all of our outlets work, all the USB ports work. We've got. I don't think you guys can see. You can't. Oh, maybe in the reflection behind me in this window, right here. That we've got the TV on the wall running right now too. And I just jigged away that perch, or so I think it's a perch. So yeah, so we've got a lot going. We've got the laptop plugged into AC power. So yeah, we're out here having fun. I can actually check the battery capacity too right now because they've got Amped Outdoors has their Bluetooth batteries on the bigger ones. And I've got 4 100 amp hour batteries in there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Big boys. All right, so I can check and we can see in parallel, we're at 80% capacity. And we've had this going with everything on, laptop charging and everything for, I don't even know how long.
Well, you had the house running when I showed up.
Yeah.
That was about 5:15.
Yeah.
So we're at over 2 hours.
And I've got all the lights on outside. I've got the white lights on outside on high. I've got blue lights on outside on high. So I could turn those off if I wanted to conserve, but I'm not worried about it. I will say one thing that I added in, I know you guys can't see it very well, but I added lights underneath this bunk on the side. I'll do a tour video here coming up now that I've got a little bit more dialed in, and there's more I'm going to do to it this next week when I get home, but I added some extra lights in here. All the cameras are plugged into. This one, yeah, that one's actually powered off the laptop and the battery pack. That's powered out of the wall. All right. Here, fishy, fishy. You can make steak on the stove with a cast iron pan, some butter and seasoning. Yeah, last trip, I think the video's coming out maybe even this weekend that I put it out. I cooked 2 of the like Simix frozen steaks, like the whatever I think they're Simix steaks or no name. They're the no name steaks. Okay. I cooked those on the stove with a little bit of oil. They were pretty good. This mark looks a little bigger. Do you guys catch fish or are you just watching them? It's a good question. Sometimes I wonder, but yeah, we've already caught a few fish. We're hoping to catch more. These fish that you're seeing on the bottom are primarily very small fish. We're looking for those ones that are roaming through the middle of the water column. That's where it seems like the bigger ones are. So we're watching the screen, looking for that speck to come through, and then we'll jig them through. We've got 2 set lines down. We've got 2 jigging rods down. Charging with solar during the day, not charging with solar during the day, but I could, but no, I don't have a solar setup on this one right now. Cook some big crappies if you catch some. Yeah, if we catch more eater-sized crappies, for sure. How many days and nights will the propane tanks last? With this weather, I've got two 20 pounds on the front of it. It lasts me 2 weeks probably.
Yeah.
This has got a Truma. It's a German-made forced air variable speed furnace. It's a Truma furnace. It's called VarioHeat. Look it up if you're interested. They're known for incredible efficiency because what's interesting about these versus a lot of others is it's not on and off. It will slow way down to where it's almost barely running, and it keeps you at your temperature rather than that temperature fluctuation of, oh, it's too cold, it's going to kick in, and then it gets a degree higher than it's set, and then it kicks off. So these things are great. In fact, the outside of it, if you've ever seen like some of the other brands or like RVs, travel trailers, it says hot on the outside where there's a grate. When the heater's on, you'll burn your hand if you touch it. The actual output on these is plastic, and it doesn't say hot. Actually,
Mark up high,
it might actually say hot on it, actually, now that I think about it. But you can put your hand right on it when it's, that's a big mark on the right. You can put your hand on it when it's running, and you won't burn it. It's just kind of like a nice warm heat coming out, and that's where, of course, the propane exhaust is coming. I'm going to check him a little. Get him going, and I'm going to blow this up. But yeah, it is nice not having a generator going. I do have one with, though, so if I need to top her off, I can, since I don't have a solar setup on here. Trying to get that mark here. I think it's inching this way now. Could put a little bit bigger rattle master down. I got one hooked up. It's on a walleye rod, though.
He's coming this way.
David's saying he just got off the ice. Unfortunately, I was curling, not fishing. Nice. Oh, yep, here he comes. He's above the minnow.
Yeah, above it.
Maybe he's coming to my jigging rod.
No, now he's angling down to the minnow.
Go ahead. He's just like floating into it. You can see the minnow trying to get away from him.
Oh, I think he
took it.
Yep.
Does he have it in his mouth, though? He's got to pull a little.
Just spit it.
Yeah. So he doesn't have the hook. Hold it. This is the bait feeder, and it's open. I think he's got it. Yep. There we go.
Get this out of your way. Just a
nice crappie. Another nice one. Looks like the cookie cutter of the other guy.
Yep.
Just a red hook with a split shot. So this will be another eater. There we go. Show her off to you guys. That's why we're looking higher up in the water column. Because of these guys right here. Woo! This one actually looks maybe a hair smaller.
Get your dead stick out of here so you don't.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Hook yourself.
We'll get a little measure on it here. And we're going to harvest this one, so I'm not worried about letting it go really fast. Yep, it's a little bit smaller. It's just over 11 inches.
It's a good eater.
Good eater, yep. So we're going to get this into the Fish Donkey tournament. I just need to get to 5 of them, and then I can be selective. I haven't put any crappie into the app yet, and this Winter Carnival Fishing Tournament ends on Sunday. If you guys are in Minnesota, I highly recommend. There's not a ton of people that have been entering fish yet. And I think part of that's because the ice season's been a little bit rough this year. All right, mouth closed. Pinch the tail. Take the picture. Get the selfie. Woo! All right. Here we are, putting her in the bucket. Thanks, Cody.
Yep.
Get her entered in. Species crappie 1125. Boom. Nice. We're gonna leave the phone over here. There we go, another crappie on the board. That was the first dead stick fish, wasn't it?
Yep.
I don't remember if that was red on there.
I thought it was red and tail hooked.
I didn't know I dorsal hooked that one.
There's another one in there.
Another fish?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
A better red one. Oh, well, we're going to do this guy. Here.
As Alex is playing with that one, you can see another one starting to come into his jig spoon, into his spoon right now.
It's got waxies on it.
Yep, and it's about a foot away, Alex.
Oh, shoot.
Let go, let go, let go. There it is.
Yep. Got him. Nice. Nice. Another nice crappie. Come on, buddy. All right, let's just get you out of there. There we go. A little bit smaller.
Nice eater, though.
Not too small, though. Nice eater. Probably another 11-incher. This was a Rattle Master. That other one was just a pink. This one's got a bigger head, bigger mouth, even though the fish doesn't look as big. Oh, I got over that one. Here it is. Let's show you guys what this looks like.
I'll sneak through real quick to get this.
Perfect. Here we go. Another one. Let's get a measure on this guy. Just a little smaller. Just touching 10.5 inches.
That'll be a good one to go back.
Go back?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I kind of use 11 as my mark.
This was high in the water column. I'm going to take a quick picture of it so we can get it into the tournament, and then we will throw her back. Enter a fish. Mouth shut. You always got to have the mouth shut on the bump board for the crappie if they'll partake.
You need help?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Get a selfie real quick.
And of course the tail, what you don't see is the tail is curling up to try to...
Yep. All right, we're going to let her go though. Mouth closed.
If not, it's going in the bucket.
It'll go.
Because there's another one around your minnow.
There There she's going. She's down there.
Good job.
Yeah, nice. Nice. What is that? What did I say? 10.5.
Yep, 10.5.
That's 3 entered. Then I can start picking just the bigger ones.
Oh, my side. Oh, that's your fish leaving a bit. Left side going down.
Going down. Yep.
Oh.
All right. So that's the trick. I think we just need to stay higher up.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep, there's another mark off to the left.
Yep.
Because there's your fish. So that's a different fish.
Oh, yeah. We're getting fishy in here. What are they saying?
I like Frank's comment. That's how it always goes. The guy in service putting the other people on the best side. It always ends up that way.
Hey, if you want this to happen to you, come fish with Cody.
I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the time, 7:42, there's a fish sitting right underneath it.
Right behind the 7. All right, we'll get this down there.
I didn't know how far to put it.
No, that's good. Actually, might pull her up just a little.
I thought that too, but then I was going to have to reflip it.
Yeah, we're good.
And as Grant says, belly cam.
Yep. That's how it always goes. Jealous, afraid my ice season's over. Jamming. No, don't say that. It'll get cold again. In a few weeks.
Yep.
Until then, we just try to find ice. Safely, yep. Not the stuff that's in your freezer.
Randy's asking, what bait feeder are you running for the ice? See it up there.
What bait feeder am I running?
Yep.
This is the Kuma CBF 500. I love those. I also have some of the CBF 1000s from Akuma. Those are my 2 go-to. Panfish, the 500s are fine. Walleye, or like pike or something like that. If a burbot, I'll go to the 1000s. I've got those usually on those rod. What's up, everybody? We are working on fixing this right now. We will be back on in just a second. Not sure what is going on with the laptop, but we will be back here live on the normal camera in just a moment. So please hang tight with us. I don't know if it's the internet or if it is something else. So we're gonna just reboot the computer here, and hopefully that helps out. And then we'll go from there. Cody's back. He's getting a pop. We're gonna reboot the computer here, and we're gonna see what we can do to get this thing working.
Handballs, computers, I'm out.
We've got power. We've got power coming to the laptop. It all started because it said you have low power on your laptop, which evidently you've got to be plugged into a specific one of these USB-C ports, but I don't know which one it is. And so I'm plugged into one of them.
Mine at work, the left side, closest to the front.
Okay. And I was not, actually, I was plugged into that one. So we're going to see what we can do. Cody's still going to fish here for us, so that way we can see what's going on. I'm going to find...
Here's the Eskimo. Over.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You're not here just from a good book.
That's right. That's right.
No.
Oh, no, what did I click? Okay, there we go. Here's what we're going to do. Where anyways? Right?
Okay.
All right, there we go. Cody will entertain you all while figure out what's happening here.
See if I can read things here. Yep. Matt, Otter Tail County. Yep. I grew up here, so this is home. Over 1,000 lakes in this great county. Ice is still easy 12 inches. Some friends on other lakes are saying that they're finding 17 on a bump board. It's still solid. It's just the axes. Tell us about yourself, Cody. Favorite color? Blue. Music. It's got to be classic country or Cody Johnson. Movies. Varsity Blues. That movie's hard to beat. I grew up in the big town of Frazee. Interesting fact, we're home to the world's largest turkey.
I did not know.
You did not know that?
No.
It's a 20. We got like a 26-foot turkey sitting in the hometown there. Yeah.
Makes sense. I actually saw turkeys on the way up here in one of the fields.
Not Tupac. We don't have many for rap. We have a hard time even with rock music up in here. We're about 50 miles from Fargo Moorhead. Technically right here, we're only about 15 miles off of 15, 20 minutes off of I-94. So it's nice and easy to come on up to our area here. This weekend, I believe, is the Polar Plunge on Otter Tail Lake.
Oh, really?
Yep. So what else? If anybody else has got anything, hopefully, JY. Whoa, the screen has come back up on the.
We're making progress. A little bit, maybe.
So. So Trusty is saying, kind of surprised you know who he is. Been dead like 20 years. Yes, but you still got to respect and be knowledgeable. I listen to a wide assortment of music. It's just I don't like hearing swear words every other lyric. We have. I wish you guys could see the screen. We're starting to get some flickers off to the side a little bit more.
Coming in soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Get back up.
Matt, where is he? That's a debate for sitting around with a beverage in our hands. So, oh, Alex is making progress.
Slowly but surely.
So, since I got the mic here. One thing that I know Alex is a fan too is longer rods. Something that I'm a bigger guy, if you can't tell by camera. I like a longer rod because it gets you further away from your hole and it helps on your hook sets. And also when you get that fish up to the hole, I like a longer rod because you can get it up and kind of maneuver a little bit better than a shorter rod. And one thing you'll probably hear me saying to Alex is keep your rod tip up because too many people like to fight with that rod pointing down and you don't get much action. But if you keep your rod tip up, you're keeping pressure on that line the whole time so you don't lose those fish. Especially crappies, they have those soft paper mouths. And if you don't have it hooked really good, they can spit that hook, especially at the hole, because so many people start looking down the hole to see what they have. Funny how the fish always show up when the camera isn't working. Yeah, there were small flickers. I can't get anything to come in yet. Camera adds 10 pounds. I'm going to say it adds 100 pounds. Let's just move the decimal one more time. Wasn't it Tommy Boy when they were talking that the camera adds like 50 to 100 pounds or something in it?
I don't remember.
So where's everybody else from that's on here? I can hear an echo.
It'll go away here in a second.
Okay.
Figured you were weighing in at 175.
That was like 5th grade. Coon Rapids, Ontario, Canada. Oh, we got LiveScope back. St. Paul suburbs. So, Glenn, is the weather in Ontario like it is here? I thought a coworker said that Saskatoon or Saskatchewan had a 75-degree temperature. We actually have a fish up by the dead stick going away from us. That's a big mark, too. I don't know if it's still live or not. My view changed on the phone, so I don't know. I do not claim to be IT. Tim, you're from St. Cloud. Brainerd. Hey, Trig.
Trig's here?
Yeah, Trig's here.
Nice.
Northwest Michigan. Alex, a damn computer wizard. Yes, he is.
when stuff wants to work, that is. And I'm struggling right now to get the LiveScope to actually update.
On a serious note, though, your YouTube video on settings for your LiveScope, I literally made those adjustments that your YouTube video said. I had the phone set up in the boat, watching the video, pressing pause like every 30 seconds because I'm like, I can't multitask. Hey, Joe. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Sorry to hear about Gizmo. Somebody's suggestion is Alt F4. Yeah.
Yep. I know.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
So I think I figured out the problem. So the laptop, I had the USB charger in the wrong port, so it was only trickle charging. And we've got a lot of things plugged into this laptop, cameras powering through it. And so what happened is the battery got low enough, it's back up to 8%. It got down to 5%. And when it's below 10% battery on the laptop, it goes into battery saving mode, which slows everything down, processing and everything. And with 3 cameras going through it, it's struggling to keep up, but we're back up to 8%. I'm going to try to flip the power settings back over manually, but that'll get our LiveScope back on the screen here. So just give me 1 minute here. Cody's killing it though. Like I feel like I don't even need to go. Come fishing. Like, Cody's got it.
Need a gaming laptop for speed.
The laptop's more than powerful. It's just that
it was plugged into the wrong charging port.
Yeah. 'We might be fixing it.
Come on, fish. Hearing a lot of clicking over there, everybody.
This. $7:59, so we're 2
minutes behind.
I'm gonna try flipping the screen and see what it does.
And
it's gonna break the other screen. I'm not gonna do that.
Fish whistle. I can't whistle. How is mobility on the ice out here? Ice cleats. You can walk anywhere you want. I'm walking around in slippers.
Love it.
We have almost zero snow. It was a lot of like Monday, Tuesday. There was a lot of water standing on top of the ice. That has dissipated. If you find anything, it's maybe a half an inch. You can get out almost anywhere. There's a bunch of people further into the middle of the lake that were walking out. Obviously, Alex has his 4-wheeler with the core fish house here, and he used the tracks to come on out here. And I think you said that you had it drop down for skidding out, which reduces your foot pound pressure to be less than walking.
Yep.
So getting around is pretty easy. The only thing you need to worry about up here right now is just getting onto the lake. A lot of the accesses have been chewed up. Best way to explain it is it's a lot like fishing end of March, beginning of April. You have to pick those accesses that are hidden, protected from the sun. So So try a louder rattling bait. I was actually using a rattle bait earlier today, and they didn't go by. They went right by me to Alex.
Glowing back up here. I'm dropping the line down while I get our LiveScope back up on the screen, so that way we can show you. But you can see the top-down screen right now of us. This one, since it's not working very well right now. But you can see the top-down view of us. Hey, GoPro up there. You'll see if we catch any fish. But we will have the other cameras here rolling shortly. Ooh, the dead stick's moving.
Glitches are good. Don't get frustrated. We're fishing.
It's the fun part about going live. You never know what you're gonna run into. And you just always gotta just pivot. I could obviously make it a lot easier if we just use like one camera and then the LiveScope, but what's the fun in that? You gotta have a few extra angles ideally, right? But I think we're making some progress here. Oh, that's the fish out in the bucket.
Yep. We could hear the fish bouncing around out in the bucket just a little. We're only a minute behind now on the.
Yeah, but it's still not like loading in, which is somewhat frustrating. So I'm going to try something a little bit different.
Okay.
This cord, where is it going?
Nope.
We're going to try this.
Got your camera going.
Hello, everybody. And that. Round. Is this light on? Yeah.
We need to restart the Garmin.
No, I think we'll be good now. I just changed ports. Share screen.
Hey, we have movement.
Hey, yo! It'll catch up here. But we're making progress.
It's only about 2 to 3 seconds behind, but
Right, so now this. Restart the Garmin. No, yeah, the Garmin's doing good. The screen that we have of the Garmin is flawless. It's just that HDMI cords going in and all that kind of fun stuff. So we've got some fun magic happening there. Now just trying to get the other camera started back up, and we will be good.
Mark high side right.
Oh, yeah.
We have a fish 12 feet, 14 feet off to the right. which would be Alex's side. I lost it though. What is your personal best lake trout? I think my biggest was about 7 pounds. We don't have lakers, sadly, right in this area, but we have rainbow trout. We do have a fish up high again, Alex. He's 10 feet away.
Oh, yep, coming into the minnow.
Head stick. We have rainbow trout in our area. That's something that I actually guide for. My personal best is 24 inches, which was a really nice fish. We have a fish that's flirting with our dead stick. So Matthew, you asked the question. Why don't you answer yours? What was your largest lake trout?
Is he asking you?
Yeah. Well, he asked what is your personal best lake trout? I actually caught it up in Canada.
Yeah, I've never caught one. So mine's easy to say. The next one. I've never targeted them, believe it or not.
I was a kid. We had zero electronics and no GPS, and we were way up on Lake of the Woods on the Canadian side. And yeah, we threw all of them back because the week before they were supposedly catching 20 pounders, and it's like, well, we'll get into them. Yeah. Day 4, last day, we started keeping things to bring home. It's fun. Was that through the ice or open water? Back up here too. Okay. Brookies. I love brookies. I think they're one of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. My goal is to catch a brown trout. So I went all the way to Lake Michigan for 2 days with a guide.
Oh, really?
Never caught one.
That stinks.
Got there within 15 minutes of jaw jacker. We were in Wisconsin. Jaw jackers were legal.
Yep.
And I caught a steelhead. We kept it. Like 30 minutes later, another jaw jacker went, and my buddy was standing right there, and he caught another steelhead. And that was the highlight for 2 days of fishing from legal time that we could leave the park and go out and
Wow.
Sound quality horrible.
Give me 1 second here.
He's working on it, Trusty. My personal best walleye, longest is 29 3/4. I have never been able to land a 30. But my heaviest was like 8.65 ounces that actually came through the ice in like 5 feet of water.
Really?
Yep, we were in a spear house, and he came underneath and jigged, and he came up and bit. You guys up more in the Detroit Lakes area? I live in Pelican Rapids, and we are south of Pelican. Yeah, I think at 4 or 5, between 29 and a quarter and 29 3/4, I could not break 30. And my girlfriend a couple years ago, she landed a 30 during a WAM tournament and didn't want to keep it for mounting.
Oh no!
So,
Well, some people just, I guess, aren't big fans of the mountain.
yeah. All that sound coming.
Sounds robotic, they're saying.
Yep. Now he's clicking.
We could do here. Let's just do that. We're gonna do this.
I love fishing otter tail during the summer. I have never been on it during the winter though.
There we go. Well, that audio should be better now. Let us know. We're just gonna use the phone audio for now.
Fish north of Otter Tail Lake. Other than it, I'm from Frazee, so I don't really care for perm that much, but that's high school rivalries. It's a beautiful area up here, though.
Fish south, I fish north, I fish west.
Do we hear
anybody
east?
Fish east?
Well, the county line, I guess.
That's funny.
What about Lida Lake? I was fishing Lida earlier. The access on Lida is shot. I really do not go out there unless you're ready. Don't do it at night. Be aware of your surroundings coming in on and off of Lida. That's it's very sketchy. Trust me on that one. You're just gonna have to believe me. Lida's a fun lake, but there's so many slot limits you need to make sure that you're aware of out there. Oahe, I have never fished Oahe. No more trucks on the ice in Otter Tail County is my recommendation. Each lake is different. I drove my SUV right underneath the dead stick.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to see if I can't get him with my jigging rod.
He turned. Let me catch a fish. Nope.
Get him.
He's going to you. He went underneath. Oahe is a gold mine. He's leaving off to the right.
Yeah, there he goes.
What did Oahe produce 2 or 3 state records this fall? I personally, he's still right there.
Yeah, he is. He's doing it.
I don't fish much for rivers. At 12 inches, we got about 12 inches here right now.
Yep.
Grant, I don't know how to pronounce that lake, so I'm going to say no, I don't know how to.
Fair enough.
I see that getting censored on YouTube, so I'm not even going to attempt that one. There, I don't know if you guys can see the LiveScope right off to the right. There is a fish just chilling. He doesn't.
Yeah, right below the right camera on the screen. Trying to pull some of these perch off the bottom to see if that works. But I'm not sure it's working for us here right now. Bring the unplug. The GoPro. There was this guy down here. He looks a little bigger.
Dave, he has an LVS 34. Okay, sorry, Dave. He's not.
Oh, I
down.
see
He says,
yep. Here we go. Oh, tiny perch. I didn't even feel him. Let's go past him and see if one of these bigger guys want it.
Besides Alex's muskie, what are some more unusual catches? I don't know. My most unusual, I was fishing crappies in the middle of the day and got toolby, but I love toolby, so it wasn't really a bad
Nothing
catch.
wrong with that, yeah.
I actually caught it on the Kender Rip, T-Rip or K-Rip or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice. I like those.
Yep.
You put bait on them when you use them?
Actually, I put a soft plastic on this one.
Oh, nice.
So it was something that wasn't getting a lot of bites. I added a little color to the backside to give it something to focus on, and that helped big time. Otherwise, nothing for unusual catches. I guess we've caught our eel pout and stuff when fishing for them, but deep frying. I have not tried deep frying my toolby, Frank. Tiger trout, no. And I don't know what a white perch is. So, Matt, I don't know what that is. Sorry, buddy.
White perch?
Yep.
I don't know either.
I want to catch a white bass. I've never seen one.
Yeah, I haven't either. Not in person.
And until this spring, I had never seen a white crappie either.
Oh, I
brought the boat down to Minnetonka from all the way up here.
Yeah, there's up over where I live, there's some white crappie lakes for sure.
Okay.
They're nice.
No, it's funny. I drove onto the lake with my RAV up here. The next day, hooked up to the boat and took off to Minnetonka to go launch the boat.
Yeah.
To go make sure everything was ready before planting season. Lion trout, I have never heard of lion trout. I love my toolbies though. Scott Mackner and I have the toolby takedown page.
Yeah.
So it's almost getting to that time of the year. We'll cut them into what lines out and white bones.
These little perch are just kind of annoying.
There's a specific species to fish in Tonka. It's generally in the summer around Big Island. I had zero idea, JY, where the heck I was going from Minnetonka. Anybody that knows me knows that I am not a city person and never get down to the cities. And I'm down there with my boat going, I'm going to kill somebody. And then I go to the first access somebody tells me to go to. And there's like 30 boats and 20 parking spots.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, off to the next one. Next 3 I hit were all closed.
What?
Yeah, they had giant
because too many people?
I have no clue. They had concrete chunks sitting on the axis, like
Interesting.
4-6 foot long chunks. So I'm getting more frustrated, and my great road rage. I get road rage at Walmart. So you could about imagine down in the Minnetonka. What was that?
It was a GoPro.
So that was a very interesting experience.
Like if you want a good city lake, it's Minnetonka. It's like you get that's like a big city lake. You get all the city people. Nothing wrong with it. I'm a city person, so
I don't like going to the city, and then I'm pulling my boat down there, and these idiots are driving everywhere around me, honking. Yeah.
Drive different in the cities, that's for sure.
We're no longer in Otter Tail County anymore.
Nope. It's a different world down there. Tonka makes a 19-foot fishing boat feel small. That is 100% true.
Thank God I was only out there, and we were the only people at the act. When we found some park.
I was going to say, did you just find a beach?
I was ready to just launch it. I'm like, I'll pay a parking ticket later. But we found a park and paid online and all this. We still got a parking ticket. Wow. It was an experience. We were making memories, that was for sure.
Yep.
Kind of. I run an 1875 Lund Pro Guide. It's a 2022 model. I love a killer. I do a lot of walleye fishing, but I like how a tiller is wide open. I don't know if it's true still or not, but if you had a council, you lost approximately like 1.5 feet of linear feet compared to a tiller. I fish a lot of smaller boats or smaller lakes, so I stay with an 1875. Still big enough to go out onto Otter Tail, go do the lakes that I want to fish, but it's small enough that I can get into a lot of the smaller lakes around here. I did upgrade to a tandem axle trailer, just for wear and tear going down the road, because I do put on so many miles running around our different lakes. That is equipped. 1875 is maxed out at 90. I have a Mercury on it. That thing is so quiet. So I do actually have that rigged with 2 Hummingbirds and 2 Garmin.
Nice.
So I can run the LiveScope in the front, or you can view my LiveScope in the front and in the back. And I also have 2 trolling motors with the ball mount network to the Hummingbirds. So don't use Deep Haven. I don't even know where I was.
Unless you got their parking pass. Oh,
okay. We paid for a parking pass. Mitch, I said Pro Guide. Yep, it's a Lund Pro Guide. I'm on staff with Lund and Mercury. So they're made right down the road for me here. So I like it.
I don't know why I'm still messing with these little perch down here. They're just eating my waxies, and I just load more up, drop it back down. I'm trying to make them bigger perch for you. That's what's happening here. Feeding them.
It's a sweet boat. I love it. I'll do some things. Oh, mark up high left side.
Oh yeah, right below the clock. You guys can see it, kind of. I'll make it smaller. Right below the 828. It's like all hands on deck. Let's get this fish. At least call him over here. So that way we can hook him up. That would be ideal.
Don't fall asleep for it.
Any boat picks? No, I'm yawning to wake up.
It doesn't look good. I've tried showing pictures on my phone. It doesn't work the best, but you can find my pictures on Facebook if you look at the guide service.
Chill Guide Service. Go look it up. Facebook. Probably the best place to find them.
Yeah. Like my cover photo up top has got, I think there was 5 of us in the boat fishing. That's when I had the Gophers quarterback and tight end.
Nice.
Hey, thanks, Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
They're finicky tonight.
They're finicky.
It's been a tougher bite since it warmed up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought it would have actually picked up, but I did better about 2-3 weeks ago in a ground blizzard. I wish I could have recorded my LiveScope because I was having like 30, 40 fish an hour going underneath.
Wow.
And they were like walleye bite sizes.
Well, here's the bigger crowd. Yeah, these all still seem about that smaller size.
Matthew, if you look up just above your last comment, Frank, I think he did a link to my guide service page. It's Chill Sea Hill Guide Service. There we go. Alex did it for you. Try to help out.
We can't chum the water here in Minnesota, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Does that work?
I don't know.
Fishy, fishy in the brook. Come and bite on Cody's hook.
Let's put it this way. I haven't seen it hurt. Come on, where you at? You guys can see me just playing around with these little fish down here. Our perch, little tiny perch. Bigger crowd, I mean the people watching. Facebook had 3 to 6 people. YouTube has 47. Yep. And we had more before the technical issues too. But hey, we got the important ones here. Dynamite. Yeah. If it was legal, might be worth trying.
Grandpa told stories. Oop, there's one up high. Grandpa told stories of using dynamite on the Indian reservation.
Really?
Yeah. Two of them up high. I don't know if you can see them, but we have one off to the right at about 10, 11, and another one sitting at 16 feet off to the right. Hopefully we got a school coming through. One way over. Big.
It looks like one we want to catch. As long as he keeps coming this way.
Yeah. Glenn, I have never been bow fishing.
I haven't either. That sounds fun though. Love to do that.
My favorite video of all time was watching Tiffany Lukoski bow fish as they were jumping out of the water.
I don't even know who that is.
Don't tell your wife. Okay. Well, Trusty, it was good chit chatting with you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. 4:30 a.m. does come quick and early.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to stick around too late tonight.
Yeah, no worries, man.
There's one next to the dead stick.
I saw that. Try to get this one down here too. See if that one hits the dead stick. The minnow on the dead stick is moving.
Yep. I'm going to stay up here. You can see off to the right about 4 to 5 feet. It's coming in really nice.
Yeah. Get it. If he gets it, you're reeling this one in. He's chasing it. The minnow is like, I'm fighting for my life. He doesn't have it yet, though.
Oh, he actually went above it. He just did. He swirled.
Here, fishy. I'm gonna come up in here because I don't know if he's coming for it or if he went away.
Thinking about driving up to Northwest Indiana this weekend to get one last session in. We are in Otter Tail County, which is going to be a long drive for you, bud.
Yeah. Indiana. What is that, like an 8-hour drive then to get up? Well, I guess into Minnesota. Probably 6 to 8 hours, I bet.
Easy.
You work at 4. Great. 2-hour drive to and from. Which unit are you using? This is the LVS 34 LiveScope, and I'm using the 8610 GPS map screen. Uphill both ways. I'm down. Oh, he said he'd do the drive. 8 hours. It's probably, to get here, it's probably longer. How long is it, Drew? How long would it take you to get to the Twin Cities? Minneapolis, St. Paul. Probably 8 hours? I guess I don't know where you are in Indiana.
Yeah. I mean, there are some lakes. I mean, I think Triggs over in the Brainerd area on some ice. We got some ice around here.
People live in Indiana? Who would have thought?
11 total. Well, Mitch, if you use Google, I think it's is it Drew?
Drew.
Enter in Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. That's about where we're at tonight. Get some large. They just don't want to commit.
I know. They play around with the minnow, swim with them a little bit, and then they head off.
Both are 13 hours. Dollars. Okay.
Blow this thing back up again. Alex, snip the tail fin on the minnow so it swims less. It's actually not a bad idea. Do that. I do have him dorsal hooked, so he can swim pretty good.
Ooh, up high. Like,
oh, yeah.
5 feet down.
Yeah, on the left.
Can't even see my jig.
I can't even see the fish anymore either. What's up again? Here we go. Feeling good about this drop here. This is going to be a good one. We're going to eat a fish. You need to swim. You need to swim.
Mark left 10 feet, 12 feet down.
Yep.
They're in the area. Just
Yeah.
a matter of underneath the time right now off on the 8th.
Under the 8. Ooh, he's getting bigger too. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Two of them. Somebody made a comment about northwest Otter Tail County. I would actually not say we're in northwest Otter Tail County. I said Pelican Rapids because that's where I live. Come on, fish.
Oh boy.
What now?
Click the wrong button for the LiveScope. He'll come back. Please hold.
Alex is clicking things if he can hear me.
Well, our main camera froze up on us, and so I'm trying to get that back on. It's tech just doesn't want to cooperate with us tonight, it appears. So we are rolling with the punches.
Can see a speck down a little bit further.
On the right?
Yep, in between us.
Oh yeah.
It's only down a couple feet. Stop there. Right in there is where I saw that speck. And then there's the mark up high. So Alex was clicking things, and we've kind of lost some screen here.
We'll get it back.
Only thing I think of, but that would affect the camera. Whoa!
Oh,
Where did you come from?
hello, sir. We might have a fish coming in. I know you guys can see a small Cody screen right now, and that is it. Well, we're going to make that a big Cody screen.
Hey, guys. Alex has got one coming up to him.
Here we go.
Alex is on.
I'm hooked up. Cody's going to get doubled up here right now. Hopefully.
Alex has got
Crappie. This might be the biggest one. This might be the biggest fish of the night. Barely. It's probably about the same size as the first one. 11 and a half, 11 and 3/4. Gotta get this thing out of its mouth. Nice size crappie.
Sorry, guys.
Whoa. Swallow that. Come on out. They're out of the way.
Just a second, Alex.
Woo-wee. Yeah, nice fish. All right, let's go ahead and throw her on the board.
Alex,
you're hooked up?
Yeah.
All right. We're hooked up. We're gonna harvest this one, so we're good. That looks like a harvester too, maybe. Cody hooked up.
Team No Skunk.
That's right. Getting it done.
This one I'd like to throw back real quick.
Okay, all right. Throw her back. All right, here's the one that I caught. We can see with the mouth closed, tail pinched, just touching 11 inches. That's a fish donkey fish. We're going to keep it here. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a different camera on so I can use my phone. Maybe, if we can get this to work. I'm going to keep this fish anyways, though, because it's at 11 inches, so we should be good. Just got to get one of our other cameras working here. We might need to go back to the GoPro.
He's turning cameras on. He's got stuff everywhere. Oh, and here comes a couple more.
Jig, 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 jig. Keep it jigging.
Hello. So I hope you guys can see this because this fish is flying in right now.
Here we go. We got a top.
Oh, I can't see it with the glare.
Here. All right, we're going to be right back. I'll be right back with you guys here in just a second. It's going to freeze. We're going to Boom. We're gonna do that.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know why the there we go. We're back. At least you can hear us now on that camera. Cool. So let's go ahead and do this.
Frank, can you hear us at all, bud? You're down on bottom. You're right next to that
Oh,
first
my bail's open.
You didn't.
Oh my gosh. I am a mess. Maybe that's a walleye on the bus.
Perch be a 3-inch perch.
Hey now.
Audio is back. Thanks, Frank.
Thanks, guys. It's not one technical issue, it's another. We'll get through. Small artifacts from bandwidth leg, I think. Yeah. We'll stay on here for just a little bit more, and then we'll probably wrap up for the night. I'm gonna get everything rebooted here, back in good shape, and then I'm gonna probably get some cameras rolling, filming a video for the overnight bite. So you have to watch for that. I'm hoping to get into. I'm gonna put some big shiners down tonight. So there'll be some videos coming out, and then I'm fishing the next 3 days as well. Maybe on this lake, maybe on a different one in the area. Maybe I'm gonna go further north. Who knows where I'm gonna go? But there'll be a bunch of videos hopefully coming out on the channel soon. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun. What is this thing, and does he want to eat? He is playing, but he is not taking.
Over underneath again. They get within about 12 feet, and then they kind of turn.
Yeah. I wonder if they can see the light shining down the holes. But it's weird because you go somewhere else like Wisconsin where it's legal to put like a fish attractant lights down. Like it's people do that to attract the fish, so it seems counterproductive that it would scare them away here. But I guess maybe I don't know. Because I think the way that the lights work when you do them underwater is they bring in all the bait. Yeah, and then the fish are coming to feed. Yeah.
Yes. 17 down.
Front camera in LiveScope, the best view. Yeah, I think maybe next live stream I'll do something where it's just a wider front camera in the LiveScope. Just try to keep it simple. See if I run into less issues. I got this stuff set up as quickly as I could tonight, so I wasn't able to build as much redundancy into it as I wanted to. My backup internet I don't have going, otherwise we flip over to that. Because I think we're getting a little bit of internet lag too. Lights bring plankton and bugs. Yep, like Cody was saying, brings bait fish, then brings the predator fish. You got it. It just looks like a big mark on the bottom, and then it splits into like 5.
Keep hoping for these higher marks, and then they disappear.
Mm-hmm. Overlaying the scope over you / the cam. Yeah, I've thought about that. I've done it in a couple videos, but I haven't ever done it on the live stream. I might have to play around with it and maybe do that. I think Nick did that just this last week. Nick Linder. I think he was doing that when he was out with Brett McComas on Mille Lacs. I think that's what he had going. But he doesn't use the same software I use. So he can do some things I can't. I can do some things he can't. And that's kind of what makes it fun, because it's like you get to see a bunch of new things all the time. Yeah, neat concept for sure. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I think I've got one fishing video out that I posted. Was it within the last week?
Or above you, but coming up the that stick.
That I did that, and then there's another video coming out probably this weekend if I get the thumbnail and title ready to go. Probably Saturday I'll post that video, and I do that in the video too, where it's the LiveScope over the image. Pretty cool. It's insane.
Hi.
Oh yeah, that guy looks like he means business. Seems like he's floating down towards it.
Doing a U-turn. Just going away from us, but
Oh, don't do that.
getting lots of marks, just nothing really wanting to come in.
Kind of weird. And then you just see these things on the bottom, and you're like, oh, look at all those fish. Oh, there we go. 15 feet down. I bet that's the same one. He just dropped down a little bit. I'll bet you it's a crappie too. That one right next to you on the left.
I thought it was an air bubble coming to boat. What? This is fishing.
This is fishing. Sometimes you're catching. My experience, it seems some species don't mind light or are even attracted to it when others get spooked totally by it. Yeah.
I think it can vary per school even.
Yeah, for sure.
That you get some schools in and you could be listening to the music and going, and you get the next group and you move your foot just right and they spook.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alex, what's your favorite fish to catch?
To catch? What? To catch, like to reel in, I actually think it's burbot.
Okay.
Because of the fight.
Yeah.
Walleye are fun to catch too. Big bluegill are fun to catch. To actually like hold, I would say a nice big walleye for sure. To eat, perch. I'm a perch guy. Yep. But I don't mind a nice crappie or bluegill or walleye. I think they're all good. I'm not a big pike guy though. Like either catching or eating. How about you?
Catching, I like trout. Rainbow trout is probably one of my favorite.
Never targeted them, so
yeah. I like it because I do a couple of veterans trips, some kids trips.
Yeah,
and we bobber fish them, so it's relaxed.
Nice.
But to eat, I got into bourbon a couple years ago. And there's a good lake not far from here. I don't know what the ice condition is like.
Most of my burbot I've caught on Lake of the Woods, for sure.
JY sturgeon. That is on my hit list, buddy. Striped bass. They aren't around here.
Not that I know of.
There's one off to the left. It's going away. I want to catch a striped bass. I want to catch a white bass. I took fisheries in college. I almost got kicked out of lab because I got in an argument with my fisheries instructor on white.
Oh, really?
He was trying to claim it was a white crappie, and I kind of got a little full.
A little too passionate.
Yeah, a little too passionate. I almost got my butt kicked out of that class. So needless to say, every time you had to pick a fish for a report, I did the white bass so you get less passive aggressive.
Yep.
I will, Frank. We even tried bribing Danny View into taking me. There's another one, 18 feet off to the right.
Yeah, and going away. Never caught a striped bass. Large and small are infinitely more popular here. Yeah, for sure. Here meaning Minnesota, yeah.
Yep.
Infinitely. Largemouth are everywhere.
Yep. We are actually in this area, we actually have a very nice population of smallmouth.
Yeah. Tonka has some nice smallmouth.
Good.
Yep. Same with Mille Lacs.
I got 19 3/4 this summer.
Nice.
Underneath my boat. There's your perch.
Yeah. You small the hook.
There's another fish off to the
Yep, on the left. 15 feet down.
Yeah, we found out this summer that the smallmouth would use the boat for shade.
Yeah,
12 to 16, 12 to 18 feet of water. And they'd come flying in and hide underneath the boat.
Makes sense. I mean, it's kind of what they do around docks, right?
Yep. Why don't you try catching that?
I should. Playing around with these perch. I should see if I even have bait left because I'm sure they're just eating my waxies off. Oh, no. They didn't eat them yet. We'll go ahead. Blow it up. Try to catch this other guy.
Carp snagged in the tails. I don't know. Muskie snagged in the tails. Probably got to be up there pretty high too. Good smallmouth fish bed.
There he is at 15 feet again to the left.
Yep.
Well. Close because it's small eggs, pound for pound, best fishing in. Yeah.
I want to catch a sturgeon. Sturgeon and brown trout are my.
Sturgeon would be fun. Dinosaur. Those things are so old. That would be fun.
Actually, in Otter Tail County here, we've been doing a lot with the rivers, getting dams out. They are in a few of the lakes here that are connected to the Otter Tail and Pelican River system.
I tried last year going to North Dakota, Was it North Dakota? It was North Dakota. It was North Dakota. To catch some zander.
Yep.
Didn't catch one, but I sure tried. That would be fun. It was at the beginning, yeah. That would be fun because they get bigger than walleye, and they look very similar to a walleye.
Those that don't know, zander is European,
Mm-hmm.
and it's I think that might be the only lake or lakes.
There's 2 of them there, yeah.
Yep. I believe they quit stocking. So the populations are down.
Yep. One that people are keeping them when they catch them, so which I would never do because they're so rare. I don't want to see them get bigger and allow other people to catch them.
Hey, Adam. His daughter came up last year fishing with me.
They're coming back out?
Yep. I think it's in 2 weeks on Friday, if I remember right. And he's bringing his dad. So I'm going to have 3 generations in the fish house.
Nice.
Adam, I hope you got your skills stepped up from last year and not get kicked by daughter's butt again. She did a schooling.
Hey, sometimes that's just as much fun.
Oh.
Man.
The lake I was fishing on Sunday is an option for us for your guys' trip.
What were you getting into out there?
Bluegills.
Nice.
Yeah. You see the one on the right?
You hoping he just hits that dead stick.
And then there's one in between. Bringing dad and daughter. That's what makes it fun. Getting different generations in the fish house or in the boat.
Yep. Exactly.
Where did that fish come from all of a sudden? So Alex is playing with the dead stick right now. And between the dead stick and his
jigging rod. And who knows what he's going after? I bet you he's really confused right now. He's like, what the heck is going on? One's moving up, one's moving down.
And there's another one down deeper.
Yep, and he's seeing the action. He's like, you ain't getting either of them, buddy. I'm taking them both. Here he comes, 8 feet in from the east. Right? I don't know if that's east or south or whatever. Okay. And here I am, gonna hook up to him with my jigging rod. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you go right here. Waiting for you, buddy. Are you hungry today, sir? Why are you leaving? Fine, go to Cody. That's fine. It's all fine.
No, he turned around for you.
Good. I'll drop right down on him. And he'll be like, ooh, free dinner tonight.
Better be like,
or not. What are you doing? Where are you going, buddy? He's like, I ain't hungry right now. I'm just scouting.
They obviously saw our lures, can't find them.
Came through just a look. Going back.
Texted you. You take care, bud.
Well, is it about that time?
I'm going to give it about 15 more minutes, and then I got to take off.
Sounds good.
Some of us have to work.
Yep, I put in some vacation time. And I'm like, if I'm going to get some ice fishing in, I'm going to need to take some time off because I don't know how long it's going to last.
Yep. Any last questions for Alex?
Or Cody? Remember, if you want to go fishing with this guy and get on some nice sized fish like this out here in Otter Tail County, look up Cody Hill Chill Guide Service. Again, I'll link it to your after we're done. Once it renders out, we'll get it on Facebook and YouTube linked away. So if you want to reach out to him, let him know. He's a real good guy. Oh, look at that fish. So you guide for, so what are all the species you'll guide for?
During the winter, if we have safe ice, I will do eel pout, tulaby, walleye, northern, bluegill and crappie are my two go-tos. We are in God's country for panfish. During the summer, I will do rainbow trout. That's a fun one. So, but the lakes I fish for rainbows are closed during the winter, so I can't fish them. But I fish for almost everything that swims here in Otter Tail County. Where do you fish pout in the county? We do have a few lakes. I actually leave Otter Tail County for pout. But Otter Tail Lake does have pout in it. Even got a picture from Big Pine. It was a baby one, but we don't have really good populations. So stop.
Stop reading bottom of the jig. If you have the 53 CV, what transducer are you using?
Is that the normal? Is that the flasher style?
It might be. Yeah, like the GT10 or GT8, the dual beam, like a normal ice fishing flasher, or are you talking down?
I thought that was a 54.
No, the last number is the map. So the 53. So the 5 is the 5-inch screen. The 3 is the US maps it'll have. And then CV is clear.
Yes,
flasher style. So stop reading bottom or the jig. I would say it's probably the transducer you're having issues with. I mean, the screen wouldn't do that. If you're not disconnecting and reconnecting very frequently, I would just say it's probably the transducer. Not sure if you are really careful with it or banging it around a whole lot.
The one thing that I would check is make sure you don't have too much tension on the backside of that.
Yeah.
Just in case it's pulling the plug off to the side. I know I've had that issue on a Arkham that I was having intermediate service, lack of better terms, and I kind of took a zip tie and clamped on to the frame to make sure it was always slack, and that eliminated the issue. So hopefully that can help you on that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Baby, your flasher is brand new. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
That's why, because I had mine with the foil and cable. I had it too tight. So maybe that can help you.
Give it a shot.
Report back.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, Garmin support is great. They may just say, well, we're just going to give you a new one, but well, that doesn't help if it keeps happening. Only we got since the start. Total fish? I mean, what? I probably had two perch, probably 6 or so crappie. I don't know, something like that. So
you're at about 5. I got 1.
Yeah. Probably, yeah, Frank, somewhere in 5 to 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there total, all in with all the fish that we've caught. Yeah.
Marked a ton.
Marked a ton. They're a little bit tight-lipped tonight, and we've got a bunch of tiny perch on the bottom, which I keep going down to. I want them to be bigger.
He is a traditional walleye guy.
Yeah, but they could be bigger.
Get away from bottom.
Yeah, right.
What?
Unless I'm seeing them like suspended in schools or whatever, it's hard to not be by the bottom. But sometimes, most of the time, that's where the bigger fish are, especially for panfish. No?
I find that, like, if I'm fishing less than 20, 24 feet, that kind of thing, my bigger panfish are actually up higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry,
away from the bottom. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think they feel safer getting a little bit further away from the
less
protection.
things will eat them.
Yep.
With that being said, we caught a bass on the tip, no, a northern on a tip up on Sunday, and it had a bluegill that was about that tall.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Tail was still sticking out of its gut.
Get it. Ooh. That's screaming small fish. Based off how that thing was flying. He's like, you bumped me. Oh no.
Don't ever say that again.
That's what that fish said. I mean, I was relaying the information. He's coming back. Such a weird fish. Alex, sneak peek. Next ice season, I might have my custom rod and retail location. Ooh, awesome, man.
Always good to hear small companies coming through.
Yeah. Yeah, if we get out in March here when you get back home, we'll have to give that rod a rip. See how she works. We love Shields because they support local great companies. Yes. Shields does a really good job with that.
They're founded up here.
Yeah, North Dakota, right?
Actually in Staven, Minnesota.
Really?
They were a small town hardware store. And then now they've moved to way up high.
Yeah. I wonder if he got intimidated.
Northeast Wisconsin lake fishing for axe? What? Oh, it's way up high.
Like minnow.
I mean, your minnow up that high.
Minnow's down there.
And of course, I reel up and one comes underneath.
Oh yeah, that one looks bigger too down below. Maybe. I don't understand this fish. A lot of you people fish Green Bay for whitefish.
Yeah. They overnight for whitefish out there because of the rules, I believe. And that way you can keep your limit. Oh, hey. And
Do it.
I know what it was. What was it?
Back again. Bite improve, Rob. We've gotten into quite a few. Yeah, I think we said somewhere between 5 and 9, 5 and 8. Crappie and some small perch. I got 3 keepers out in the bucket.
Good eaters.
Good eaters. All in that 11 to 11 and 3/4 range.
Marked a ton.
Marked a ton. Great conversation. Plenty of technical issues.
But we didn't bring it just for a good luck.
Oh, I know, right? Nice.
Yeah, Minnesota, we do have a lot of rules per lake. Makes it very difficult at times, but it's there to improve.
How am I going to cook the keepers? I'm going to fillet them up, and we're going to do some catch and cook batter. Probably try out the lemon pepper. I haven't tried their new lemon pepper yet. Ooh, up top. Holy.
Don't you scare my fish. I'm right there.
Are you there?
Yes.
I don't see you. Is he on you?
Yes.
Okay, I won't scare him. But if he comes past that 0 mark,
fudge.
You almost had him. That's worth a point. Got him down below. He dropped down to 15 feet.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he took my. I went to a straight tungsten with all.
Oh, nice with the wax. I got wax teeth for him. Yeah, he looks like he's waiting for you. He's like, Sir Cody, do you have more for me? He's like waiting right under your hole.
You have to rub it in.
Well, no, I'm just.
Look at the ones up high.
Oh, yeah. They're coming in. Watch the bite just turn on right now. Are you on him? Is he on you?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm not moving. Hopefully he grabs it. He's following.
5 feet below the ice.
Yeah. You didn't take it.
Well, I think I'm out of the LiveScope. I think I'm too high up.
Oh, maybe. But he
Dude,
oh,
he went away from me.
maybe he's on the left though.
See if I can get this.
Starting to get a little fishy. Sure. So I can see that there. What is he doing? It's going through.
Just keep on swimming.
Mm-hmm.
That window's still open.
Yeah.
Come on, come here. Come here. Come here.
End of stream, the bike just goes hard. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Calling sick work tomorrow.
I call these fishes roamers because they are not.
Look at that big one coming to the right side.
Oh, yep.
And up high.
Oh, okay. You go. You do high one. I'll do low one.
Mine turned.
Mine disappeared too.
Divide, conquer, and they divided.
Yeah, they're like, nope.
Peace out.
Do you want my cooking recipe? Very delicious. Yeah, send it over. I don't know if I'll have all the supplies with. So the catch and cook, what I do is fillet it up, clean the fillets, of course, and then I coat them in Frank's red hot sauce. Then use that as the bonder, and then put the catch and cook coating on it. I might not do that with the lemon pepper. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I've got some original and I've got some crunchy with, and I think I've got a couple other types with just for backup. And you never know. But yeah, I'm excited to try the lemon pepper. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Catch and Cook. So Catch and Cook is the fish batter company that was started by Jay Siemens and his buddy. But what I heard recently from somebody is that somebody bought it from them. I don't know who it was. Was it Field or Frost? Anybody hear that? I think it purchased maybe an Eskimo buy them or.
I got one coming in.
No. Frank's hot sauce with Louisiana catfish fry batter. Yep. That sounds good. Can my daughter Ella get a shout out? We are watching together. Heck yeah. Hey Ella. Thanks for watching. Makes your fish taste like buffalo chicken tenders. I think you've told me about that mix before, Frank. I haven't tried it yet. I need to.
My fish went by to you.
Oh yeah, look at that. Trig's asking, when are we going fishing again, Alex and Cody? It's been a while. Dude, we got to go soon.
Hey, now that you got a good liver, let's go. Or no, kidney.
I'm
the one with the liver issue.
Yeah, going. It's right below us. But soon, man. Hit us up online and we'll figure out a plan.
Greg, have you taken over your dad's boat yet? Ooh, that's a big mark.
Of course, right after I lower the minnow. Headed into the house from the workshop. Thanks for all the things you share on the channel. Learned lots along the way. Take care, Cody.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Thanks, Drew. Oh yeah, it's mine now, Trip says. Good for you, man. Thanks, Drew. There's a lot more coming, so stay tuned, man. We're just ramping up. We're just getting going. There'll be a lot more coming. A lot of open water this year too. I kind of took last summer off.
Why?
Creating content. I had a baby.
You didn't have a baby, your wife did.
That is fair.
Don't take the credit.
That's true. That is true.
Your lovely wife had it.
She had a baby. She had our baby. And yeah, so I took some time off to focus on that. And I'm buying my first ever boat in the spring.
What you getting?
I have no clue. No clue. But it's gonna be a first boat. So it's not gonna be a new boat. It's going to be something I probably find on Marketplace, or it could be new if I find like a killer deal on something somewhere.
Oh, Trig's taking over his dad's boat. There you go, Trig. Rob is wondering where we're fishing. We are in Otter Tail County, Minnesota.
Forget the boat and get a core ice shack. But I'm already in one.
The float?
They do. Your feet will get wet.
Your feet will?
Like to your ankles. But you're not going to sink.
Have you tried this?
No. But I've talked to people that have.
Whenever somebody says that you see your ankle playing,
yep.
Who tested it?
Somebody that's been wet to their ankles. Yeah, there used to be a couple of videos on YouTube. I think they took them off.
Does that mean you can put the motor down?
Maybe you could.
Well, look around with this. You might need some more windows that way.
Yeah.
Lund Impact. That is a great boat.
I'm looking for cheap, like first boat cheap, but it needs to be a good boat. The boat that I want to get, if I can get it within my cheap budget, is a walleye boat. So I want a deep V on it. I'd love for it to be a fiberglass boat, and I want a full windshield on it. That's what I want. In right around the 18.5 to 19, probably the range. Maybe even a 17.5 to 19 is kind of where the length I'm looking at. But I don't want to spend an arm and a leg on it because it's my first boat. What I've learned through buying all the other things that I bought over the years is it's sometimes nice if it's really foreign to you to get something that you know isn't going to be your final thing, because you're going to learn the little things that you wish you had. And so that way, when you do go and make the bigger investment, it's kind of nice. And seeing as I've never had a boat before, I've had a super decked out fishing kayak though.
You still got it?
Nope. Got rid of it in the fall. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Under me.
We'll see.
Under me by a foot.
It'll be kind of fun too, because I'll get to rig it up, deck it out.
What the heck was that?
He like touched it and ran.
I still want to know what was doing swirlies all the way up.
How are you with fiberglass work, Rob? I've never tried it, so probably not you.
Each boat has their advantage and disadvantage.
17.5 would be fine 90% of the time. Yeah, glass is nice, but way fewer options. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with a aluminum boat to start.
Yeah,
which is fine. It's still nice. Not as nice in rougher water though.
Yeah. Yeah, more weight sinks down. That's the way it's a little bit better.
So who knows? We'll see. Alex, you should get an aluminum boat for the rivets. Oh, for the rivers. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I live like right on the Rum River. So not but like I'm like 2 minutes away from it. So that thing does not look big.
No.
But yeah, that would be fun. Launch into the rivers, because then you can, because I can take the rum. Oh no, the dam is there. Can't get around the dam. I was gonna say I could take the Rum River down to the Mississippi. It is, I guess it is. I go down. Yeah, it is downstream.
Maybe it's like you only do one.
Yeah.
How much we tubed over a dam. That got
That would be fun right there. Fish where the rum connects to the Mississippi there in Anoka. That's where they do a lot of the kayak bass tournaments in that area because there's good bass fishing there.
We got 2 fish on the right side. Yep. One is underneath the top view.
And the other one is by my jigging rod, kinda. But yeah, kinda not. Doesn't that look like a bigger fish on the bottom? I don't think it is.
Quit looking down there.
Yeah, smart.
I kind of quit looking past 20.
Yeah, it's smart.
Oh. Well, guys, I think I'm going to give it another 11 minutes. 9:45. Then I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys, all the feedback, talking. Made it fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast. Thanks for the invite out.
3.5 hours already. Almost 3.5.
Yeah. So I'll be fishing here overnight. We'll turn the live stream off here right about when right around that in about 10 minutes here, 5-10 minutes, we'll turn it off. And then I will be fishing overnight out here and fishing the whole weekend. So there'll be some good content. If you're not already following the YouTube channel or on Facebook, make sure you do that. On Instagram, X, all the platforms. Sometimes I post photos of the things that I'm getting into. Make sure you follow along if you want to see the journey. And then there'll be actual videos coming out in the coming weeks of the trip. And I think I'm dropping a YouTube video of a fishing trip that I did that week when we had like the super cold weather, where it got like negative 46 wind chill, I think it was when I filmed the video. That's coming out probably Saturday this weekend. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited about that one. It's going to be cool. I got an opportunity to use the Arctic anchor in that video.
Ooh,
yeah.
You get stuff.
I didn't, let's put it this way. I probably could have gotten out of it just fine without it. Or if I would have disconnected and done, I don't want to spoil the video, but I could have done a few things to
so you're saying your momentum was greatly reduced.
Yes. If I would have had more momentum, I would have been fine. If I would have disconnected and tried yanking from another angle, I probably would have been fine too. But I was like, you know what? We're going to whip out the Arctic anchor and give her a go. It worked like a dream.
James sells that in this county.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's here just north of Pelican.
I didn't know that he was up here.
Yeah. We fished together in late ice. Did an episode for Midwest Outdoors.
Oh, nice.
Jason Toolbies.
He's a good guy. Thanks, Rob. Tight lines to you too, man. Hopefully you get out. Fish up high, right?
Yeah. I'm already kind of up there, but my luck, he's going to go down anyways.
That's the one we're looking at there. Do I even have bait anymore?
I was wondering if you should charge that.
I don't have any bait. I'm running over here with a bare hook. That's not a good way to catch fish. I mean, it's possible because it's a rattle spoon and get that reaction bite, but probably those dang perch on the bottom I kept going down to.
We are still going. We're going to go to about 9:45, and then I need to sadly get out here.
Gotta work tomorrow. All right, we're glowed up. We got the trifecta of 3 waxies on our jigging spoon. We're gonna see how this goes. I would say what's been working for me tonight is jigging, glow, and waxies.
Yep.
That's been the ticket. I think did we catch one fish on the min?
Yep.
One of the dead sticks, and that was it.
Yep.
One fish, one dead stick, and that was on a minnow. Were you catching on waxies or minnow? Or minnow head?
Mine came
or plastic.
on plastic.
Plastic. How's the day bite on this lake? You good?
You'd have to go into the weeds.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try tomorrow before I head out.
Get plenty of fish over here.
Mm. Oh, these are small. You think it's a small perch that's just roamed up here?
I think that's. It doesn't seem like a big part.
No, it seems like the same size as our jigs.
Bigger marks just keep like 10 to 12 feet each way.
I know. Oh.
Maybe it's time to reel him up some.
Yep.
He's coming straight for it. Alex just reeled up the dead stick.
And now he's finally coming, and maybe that's what it was. He needs to be. Oh, there it is. He's gonna hit it. He's gonna hit it. He didn't get it though yet. Oh, he might have it.
I think he has it.
Yeah, I got black line. Yeah.
Set it. Oh.
Still got the minnow. He didn't get the minnow.
You're off. Wait.
Dropping it too, so that way see if back for it.
Where are you? I saw you over there.
Right?
I
Sheesh.
saw your rod kept loading up.
I know, yeah, because I was slowly pulling and it was loading, but he might have just only had the minnow in his mouth and not the hook. Because that's just the single red hook on dorsal hook. So he might have hit the head or the tail.
Maybe you need to put dead sticks up high.
Yeah, go to like that. That was 10
7
feet.
feet.
You can fucking avoid this thing. Oh, I see him. It's right at 12. 10 right there.
Hey, good night, Frank.
Good night, Frank. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. All right. Yep.
Come
Come on, let's get a nice big one here. Wrap her up.
They're swimming around.
Cody. He missed. Snip the fin.
I think it was just a short bite.
Yeah, I think so too. He had it in his mouth. Because the rod was bending, and I saw it like the flap when it. Oh, really?
Yeah, right there.
See that. Here, buddy. You got one coming from the left.
He's leaving. That's fishing for you.
Mm-hmm. It's just sometimes more frustrating when you can see it happen.
I know. Oh, there's a big
Here
one.
we go. Here we go.
Right underneath the top view, there's a fish coming in. Very big. Oop, and he just turned around.
You can see the remnants of him on the edge of the screen. Ooh, fish under me. Oh, here we go. We got some stuff happening here in the middle.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Hold still.
Nope. I'm gonna pull it away. See if he grabs it. I think he's got it. Oh, no.
It's coming up.
Big one. Reaction bite. Lift her up.
Got two.
Dropping down. Let's see if they chase. This one is chasing.
Yours is coming to me. Once you just get it turned.
Coming to you.
Got it. Oh, got off.
No. There's two of them though.
I know.
I just turned the gain up. Here he comes. Here he comes.
But keep away.
I like it.
You get too close to the bottom of the ice.
Yeah, well, yeah, when they start that high up, that is part of the kind of tricky. We're gonna try something that may make the screen not look great, but we may be able to see our lures a little better up high. Is if we turn our TVG off. Look at that. Now we can see so much better up high, but we see more of the artifacts and the beam in the water. But you can see that fish following him so much better now.
He hit it once
and then he swam away. Woo-wee. You got him? Nice. Nice crappie to end the night, Cody. Woo! You guys probably can't see. We can go like this so you can. Got a nice one. Very nice, Cody. Killer.
nice crappie. And it is 9:48. I have a feeling if we don't, we'll be out here till live stream till
morning.
3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna regret that because we are 20 anymore.
Let's get a better view of it here. I clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. Here we go. Nice. This one right here. Nice, Cody. Straighten your tail out. Look at that fish. How big do you think that is? 12? Close to 12? 11 and a half? Nice fish. Nice
Good
fish.
eater fish.
Good eater.
So,
good job. Nice job, Cody.
thanks, guys.
All right. Well, I think on that note, we're going to sign off. We caught a nice fish to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, check out Cody online, Cody Hill or Chill Guide Service. I'll drop the links is a pinned comment down below here and on Facebook, YouTube and Facebook, and then I'll link it down in the description. Check him out. He's the guy that invited me out here, got me on this night bite crappie spot. I'm going to be fishing all night long, so you guys have to stay tuned to the channel. We'll have a video coming out on that. So thank you again so much, and until next time, take it easy.